guys, welcome back to my channel. I kind of last minute decided that I wanted to do a Halloween cage theme, so I quickly grabbed everything Halloween and autumn I still had laying around and I created this spooky forest kind of theme. So let's just jump straight onto it and have a closer look. So here we see the top level of the cage with the doors opened, and straight away you can see all these little forage ghosts that I made, and this is actually just packing paper with a kitchen towel around it, hung up everywhere in the cage. And I made a tutorial for these in my last autumn cage tour, so check that out if you want to see how I made these exactly. And I think they just give like this little extra cute spooky feel to the cage. The next big thing you see in the cage is this pumpkin basket, which is filled with some hemp fiber and leftover kitchen towel, which I will use to scatter feed. And it is hung up on this rope that you saw in my last haul video. It's the first time that I'm using it and I'm really happy with it. The length is very nice, it's very sturdy, and these clips, I didn't notice before, but when you open these up, they have a little spring in there. So even when it gets loose, it won't just fall off your cage. Really nice detail there. And then for the rest on this level, I have a feeding bowl, a drinking bottle, a litter tray, a ceramic stone, and then this little tree trunk that hangs from the side of the cage with a little blanket inside. Just another hideout spot. Next to this tree trunk, I hung up like a leftover piece of toilet roll, which they love to drag all the way around the cage, so I thought it would be like a cool mummified effect for the Halloween theme. From this door on, I have all these little ledges and branches for them to get up higher in the cage. And there I have a purple Sputnik to fit the Halloween theme. And then here in the middle I have a two-tier shell hammock. And actually this is a hammock from my shop, Peculiar Paws. I will put a link in the description if you're interested to have a look around. I make custom hammocks, pre-made hammocks. I also make bandanas for dogs and cats. So if you want to have a look around, be sure to check the description. Behind this, you of course have the ladder to go up to this level. And here it's quite plain for the moment. I added some forage ghost, a litter tray, these ceramic mushrooms. I thought it was a bit empty, so I thought I would put the mushrooms here. And then of course this little double hammock. This is not one that I made. I actually got this from my breeder and I attached it to the door. So this just sits like this. The top part is quite plain, but I always do that. My rats prefer the top for eating and sleeping anyway, so I make sure that there's enough to play with in the bottom of the cage, which we will see now. So this is the bottom part of the cage, and straight away you can see again lots of forage ghosts for them to have fun with. Once they ate all the treats, they can use the paper for nesting, which they really love. They love to drag around paper everywhere in their beds, so I'm sure they will enjoy this a lot. Let's have a closer look. When we come down from the top level, I added a triangle hammock here. Again, all of these hammocks that you see here are from my shop. The cube is too, but we'll get to that later. This is like a triangle hammock, which I like to put there just as a fall breaker in case anyone would fall from these branches. It's like a little bit more of a soft landing to keep them safe. Going down there, I have a litter tray with a little toy here. It's a bit dark, I'm sorry, but you can add little treats in between this as well. In front here, I put up this little tree trunk house. I have a 3-year-old rat with hind leg degeneration, so I really wanted to make sure that I have some easy accessible beds for him. So I'm sure he always has a nice warm and soft place to sleep in. I still find him in the hammocks everywhere, but sometimes when his legs are a bit more tired, it's more difficult, and I just want to make sure that he can sleep in a warm and soft bed at any time. Then before we go down, I want to show you the contraption I put up here on the top. This is an extra long tunnel hammock, which they can enter here. If you follow this, they will end up in this rectangle flat hammock. It's the first time that I'm using a rectangle hammock in my own cage, and I must say I really love this. It goes all the way from the back to the cage, almost to the front. So this is like a nice space filler, and it could help them to get around to places which would be more difficult to access sometimes. Really happy that I'm using this now. That's it, like for the top part, and then we can go down here and we have like the bottom level of the bottom part of the cage. Cute little forage ghosts are flying. In the back, in the corner, I have just a cardboard box with more hemp filling, which I use to scatter feed. And I also put up a millet spray, which you also saw in my last haul video, which I just posted this week. Next to that, I always put a hideout. I didn't really have any more Halloween fabric to make a cube, so I just went with these oranges and chose black fleece, so orange and black. It does a trick for me. I'm really happy with how this one turned out, and it's also available in my Etsy shop in 3 different sizes. This is a medium size, by the way. If we follow through to the back, I have some more toys and shoes laying around, a letter tray, and then here in front I put up a pillowcase with a little hedgehog on. This is already very much nibbled on. They really love these pillowcases. This is again with my 3-year-old rat in mind. This is very easy accessible, and I will find him sleeping in these pillowcases like 8 out of 10 times. I really recommend this if you have older rats or you need like a quick ID to fill up space in your cage. A pillowcase with a little loop on there, which I attach to this mid-level to keep it open, and this is a big hit in my cage. Then here in the corner I have a ceramic pumpkin. I know these ceramic things are a bit random, but I had them laying around and I thought, well, it looks cute, so it doesn't hurt to put it up there. Here I have a feeding bowl. I still combine feeding bowls with scatter feeding because of my old boy. Right now he gets around easily, but I really want to make sure that he keeps on his weight, so I make sure that there's easily accessible food for him and I monitor his weight closely. So yeah, that's why I keep food bowls in my cage as well. And then just some more chews, the basic stuff that I practically always keep in my cage, another water bottle. And then here I put up these half coconuts. This is also a really great toy for scatter feeding. It's just a bit more of a challenge for my younger boys, which turn 1 in December, so they can use a bit of a challenge. And there you go, that was a quick cage tour. Let's just get the rats in and see how they react to their new spooky forest theme. was it for this cage tour. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I also really quickly want to say thank you so much for 500 subscribers. I am so grateful to all of you following me this past year and a half. I definitely want to give something back to you guys, so I will be doing a giveaway, and if you want to stay updated on that, be sure to subscribe to my channel and click the bell notification so you'll see when the giveaway video is uploaded. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!